We back up in this thing, man. Nah, this week was crazy as hell. For real, them loner boys. They back relegated to the goddamn Europa League. Please, and they hold up their side of the deal. Inter Milan, hey, Inter Milan put that pipe into them pleasing boys, man. We got a lot to talk about. We finna jump straight to the goal of the week nominees. First goal of the week nominee, you already know that man, Lionel Messi, with that beautiful ass trivela from the left side of the goal to knock that hoe in. That hoe was pretty. Second nominee of the week, we have the man Kai Havertz with an outside that beezy, assisted by my boy Christian Pulisic. Third nominee, that man Madrid from Shakhtar Donetsk. He was running solo run, then he cut across the top of the box and he outside that goddamn beach. Shout out Mudgers, man. He be hitting bangers. Then for the last goal of the week nominee, that man Rafa Silva. He hit a little skip to my loo. He hopped off his left foot and tapped that hoe in. Kind of like back foot shot that hoe damn near with his right foot, like a little hip hip cheerio. Made his feet clap. It was a nice looking goal right there. Let me know down in the comments what y'all think the goal of the week was. And of course, I'm gonna announce my goal of the week at the end of the video, man. Before we get to the group stages, man, this video is sponsored by Macarena. Macarena is a game where teams of giant robots blow each other up. What ain't to like? Everybody loves blowing stuff up with their friends, and right now it's even more exciting because they got the one and only Neymar Jr. coming into the game as a limited edition mech pilot, and you can get him for free just by playing. And better yet, Neymar Jr. is one of the most powerful pilots on the game. First, he massively boosts your damage from missile weapons and assault weapons. On top of that, he's the only pilot in the game with a special perk. He lets your mech sprint more often and lets the mech sprint for longer. I've been having a lot of fun using Neymar Jr. with my favorite mech, Lancer, whose special ability lets him jump in, cause havoc, and then get out quick. His extra sprint speed and damage boost really help out. All that considering he's the strongest pilot in the game right now. Like I said, you can get Neymar Jr. for free. Just play Macarena on 7 different days between October 6th and December 18th and you got him. It's that easy, and trust me, you don't want to miss out on this. And if that ain't enough, use my personal link or scan the QR code right here to get an amateur crate, 308 coins, and a pulse cannon foe for an even bigger head start in the game. And if you quick, you can add me to your friends list and we can play some matches together on mobile or PC. You already know we starting off with Group A. Napoli officially is going to win the group. They got that top spot secured. They sitting with 15 points right now. Liverpool in second with 12. They also advanced to the knockout stages. Ajax is in third, and then them Rangers is in last place with not a single damn point still. The Ajax and Liverpool game happened. Jordan Henderson was acting different this game. That boy hit him a little trivela curve shot to that man Mo Salah. Mo Salah chipped it over the keeper to put Liverpool up 1-0 before the half ended. And I was like, bro, when did Jordan Henderson get like that? I didn't even know he had that type of pass in his arsenal. Darwin Nunez, that man missed him another sitter. Roberto Firmino had the ball in the middle of the box. He passed to Darwin. Darwin literally wide open. Just shoot it in. I guarantee you if that was me, I would have made it. That hoe hit the damn post. It hit the post. He shot that hoe and it hit the post. I was like, oh my gosh. It just be looking like sometimes bro is not a good footballer. But thankfully he ended up redeeming himself in the 49th. He hit him a little stationary stern ass header. He tried to make a point. He hit him a statement header. He stood there planting his feet on the ground. He headed that hoe straight in. Thankfully Mr. Darwin Nunez redeemed himself. 3 minutes after that, Mr. Harvey Elliott, he went on a run and then he struck one in from the right side of the goal. People thought he was finna pass it. He said, no, I'm finna shoot this hoe. Back in there, Liverpool over Ajax 3-0. Shout out to them, you never walk alone boys, baby. Napoli versus Rangers, we already know how this game turned out, bro. Napoli ain't had this type of success since goddamn Diego Maradona played for them boys. They look dangerous. Simeone had him a early ass brace. 11 minutes in, bro struck one in. 5 minutes later, somebody crossed him the ball and Simeone headed that mud to the back of the net. Early ass brace, damn near 15 minutes in the game. It was 2-0 rest of the game, and then before the game ended, in the 80th, Napoli had a corner and Ostergaard hit him a hopping, moving header to knock them mud to the back of the net. For Napoli to get that dub over the Rangers 3-0 to clinch the #1 spot in Group A, man. Group B, Club Brugge and Porto already clinched their way to the knockout stages. Club Brugge is in the top spot with 10 points. Porto is in second with 9. And then you got Atletico, who failed to make the knockout stages off of a we go get you that game. He go get to that game. It was a damn roller coaster. Then we got Bayern Leverkusen in last place with 4 points. Brugge versus Porto. Porto had to win this game to clinch their spot in the knockout stages, and obviously, like I just stated, they made the knockout stages and they won this game. It was just a bad game overall for Club Brugge. The first goal came off a Club Brugge mistake. They had a bad pass and they got the ball and they threw it to Taremi running through the middle. He knocked it around the keeper to make it 1-0. Then in the 51st, Club Brugge had them a penalty attempt. Okay, so the first penalty got packed up. You know, everybody get packed up every now and again. But then they had a chance to take another penalty because of encroachment or whatever the hell it is. They got a whole new dude to take the penalty. So we all like, oh yeah, we know that's going in. On my mama, that's going in. You got a whole new dude, second try. That keeper packed his ass up too. He say, it don't matter who the hell y'all choose, I'ma pack all y'all goddamn ass up. After he blocked that goal, man, you already knew the game was over at that point, man. The team was celebrating. The keeper was celebrating with his teammates. That was teed the hell up. Porto had a newfound swag, and them boys finna go on a run. In the 57th, header pass by Uribe to keep the play alive, and Evan Nielsen hit it in. 3 minutes later, Estaquillo had an easy ass goal. They passed it across the box to him. He shot the first one that got blocked, but luckily it bounced back to him, and then he hit it to the back of the net. And for the last goal of the game, Taremi got his brace. Bro threw it to the middle, and then the dude who got the ball in the middle had backheel pass it to Taremi, and Taremi knocked it in. 4-0. Woo! They put a pounding on Club Brugge. Atletico Madrid versus Bayer Leverkusen, man. Hey, this game was a roller coaster. I say, what? Atletico Madrid is finally in an entertaining game? You know them boys are allergic to entertaining games. I like the most boring club in the world. Them boys was going back and forth. Every time somebody scored a goal, the other team scored right back to check their ass, man. Leverkusen opened the scoring up 10 minutes in. That man Diaby went on the run. He was unchecked. They threw the ball to him. He knocked it to the back of the net. Then Atletico hit back in the 22nd. Bro passed it to Antoine Griezmann. Antoine Griezmann had tapped it out there for Carrasco, and Carrasco outside that beezy. 7 minutes later, Bayer Leverkusen struck back after Correa lost the ball, and they passed it across the box to Hudson Odoi to take the lead. Second half hit, 50th minute, DePaul outside that bees to equalize the game. 2 outside the bees for Atletico Madrid. Like I say, when them boys get like that, when them boys start playing exciting football. Then we got to the last play of the game. The last play of the game happened. It was a little corner cross or whatever. The ref ended up blowing the whistle dead, and they Champions League dreams are over. But then the ref blew his whistle and say, I'm finna go to the VAR board. They check VAR and they discover a handball on Bayer Leverkusen. Everybody erupt, the place erupt. Atletico Madrid is surely finna take advantage of this opportunity that was gifted to them for a chance to still make the knockout stages, right? Carrasco line the goalkeeper up. Goalkeeper line Carrasco up. Carrasco shoot the ball. Goalkeeper blocks that hoe. But then he rebounds back to Atletico Madrid player. He tries to header that hoe in. The ball hits the crossbar. The ball is rebounded off the crossbar back to a Madrid player again, and then he tries to shoot it. It gets blocked. The referee end up blowing the whistle. Atletico Madrid squanders 3 chances. 3 chances for a chance to still make the knockout stages, but no, them boys is eliminated. It just wasn't meant to be. Group C. Bayern at the top, of course, undefeated, 15 points. Inter Milan is in second, not them Loner boys. Not the Loner boys. Inter Milan is in second place with 10, and then we got Barcelona. Europa League. They sitting in third place, not second. Europa League. And then, of course, we got Pleasing in last with 0. We already knew that. Inter Milan versus Pleasing. So you already know Barcelona's hopes is on Pleasing because they fate of the universe was all on hoping that Pleasing would either tie or win against Inter Milan. It was 2-0 at halftime. And the memes was flooding through. You already know Twitter was on fire. Instagram was on fire. Everybody was on fire. And it's for a reason. You know them Loner boys be talking that talk to players and the fans, especially the fans. 35 minutes in, Bastoni crossed that hoe to Mkhitaryan, and he headed that hoe in. I don't know if I said his name right. Not too long after that, an easy pass off a run to that boy Dzeko to make it 2-0 Dos Aceto before the half. 66 minute, Dzeko wasn't done scoring. He was open as hell in the middle. They passed it to him. He knocked it in to make it 3-0. scenario. Then the man Lukaku, who came back from injury, his big slow ass, the slowest give and go I ever seen. He passed to somebody and he went on the slowest run I have ever seen. Of course, he big, you know, he physical. He can get past some people because his physicality. He got the ball back and he knocked it in. Hey, crowd teed the hell up, stadium teed the hell up, teammates teed the hell up. Shout out to that man Lukaku. Congratulations to him for scoring the goal. Welcome back for injury, man. Inter Milan shoots down Barcelona hopes of making the knockout stages with a 4-0 win over Pleasing. Barcelona eliminated from the knockout stages means Real Madrid is the only Spanish team to make the knockout stages. Hey, La Liga, what y'all got going on over there? Y'all Spanish boys, man. Y'all went outside. Then we had Barcelona versus Bayern. Say that Pleasing did tie with Inter Milan or win against Inter Milan. Did y'all really think y'all was finna beat Bayern Munich? Y'all know Bayern Munich owns y'all. They whoop y'all every time they play y'all. Barcelona had 0 shots on target this game. 0. Open up the scoring team and seeing that boy Sadio Mane went on a run. Serge Gnabry passed it to him. Sadio knocked that hoe in versus the goalkeeper. 20 minutes later, Serge Gnabry with another assist to make it a brace assist to that boy Choupo-Moting. Choupo-Moting knocked that hoe in to make it 2-0. Then it was the last play of the game. Literally the last play of the game. After this play, the ref was gonna blow the whistle. Somebody on Bayern tried to do my famous Rocket League bounce pass shot, but I didn't get in my blessing, so of course he didn't go in. But the ball ended up right in front of Pavard, and Pavard say, well, don't mind if I do. Added insult to injury to score on the last play of the game to make it 3-0 against Barcelona in their home stadium. Bayern's 6th straight win against Barcelona with a combined score of 22-4. I don't know what the hell y'all did to Bayern Munich, but y'all need to get on y'all knees and repent. Group D, the Racing Group D is tight. It's damn near the most interesting group right now because of how tight it is. A whole bunch of ass teams, but the race to the knockout stages is tight though. Tottenham is sitting in first with 8 points. Then we have Sporting and Frankfurt in the 2nd and 3rd place with 7. They only 1 point behind. Marseille is in last place, but they are 1 win away from being in first. They sitting at the back with 6. So the group is wide open. It just all depends on who won it more. And in the game today, them Tottenham cock boys, and they didn't show that they wanted it. If they win, Tottenham would have clinched their spot to the knockout stages, but they failed to do so. Marcus Edwards, the former Tottenham trainee that didn't make the team, plays for Sporting. He hit him up outside that easy to put Sporting on the board over the lead over Tottenham 20 minutes in. It was looking bleak the rest of the game for Tottenham. It was 1-0 to the last 10 minutes of the game struck. They rose up to the occasion. Tottenham had a corner, and that man Benfica rose up, headed that hoe in to equalize the game. We only need 1 more goal to advance, fellas. 1 more goal. And Tottenham ended up getting that game-winning goal. Mr. Harry Kane, hit that hoe in to advance Tottenham to the knockout stages, to clinch their spot to the knockout stages. Everybody celebrating. They running around, hugging each other, dog palling. VAR check. The ref took a little jolly stroll over to the VAR system. Check the VAR. Beep. Offsides. No goddamn goal. Tottenham does not indeed make the knockout stages. They took that goal away sadly. They stripped that goal from Harry Kane. Hey, prayers up to them cock boys, man. They gotta be super duper clutch next week. Next week's game is a must win. Frankfurt versus Marseille. Frankfurt ain't scored a home goal in the European Cup in 60 years. Kamada knocked him in a tough one right at the start of the game to end that drought real quick. The Marseille boys struck back swaggly though, and Bimba with a nasty ass cross. This damn near was a goal of the week nominee. He crossed that hoe. He was all over on the right side. He hit a little curling cross all the way to the middle of the box to that man Guendouzi. And Guendouzi volleyed that hoe something serious, knocked it to the back of the net to tie the ball game up within the first 20 minutes. That, like I said, that's damn near goal of the week nominee right there. But unfortunately, Frankfurt said, no, y'all not finna rain on our parade. Y'all not finna equalize this goddamn game. The ball got popped up and Kolo Muani had that hoe, and then he hit a little give and go with somebody, knocked it to the back of the net to give Frankfurt the lead 2-1, and they held the lead the rest of the game to stay in the running to make the knockout stages, man. Shout out to Frankfurt. Like I say, Group D, wide the hell open. Who wanna come and take it? Group E, Chelsea's at the top spot with 10 points, and they already done clinched their way to the knockout stages. Who would have thought Chelsea would have been the ones that's at the top after they lost to Dinamo Zagreb the first game of the tournament? AC Milan is in second with 7, and then Salzburg is close behind them boys with 6 points, and then Dinamo Zagreb is in last with 4 points. Salzburg versus Chelsea, both teams could have clinched their way to the knockout stages with a win, and we know who wanted it more, who wanted it bad. matter. Them Chelsea boys came out with that dub, as I stated that Chelsea made the knockout stages just a while ago. To open up the game, Kovacic hit him up outside that bees to set the tone and put Chelsea up 1-0 early in the first 20 minutes. Coming out to start the second half, Maximilian hit a perfect cross to that man Udamu, and Udamu volley struck that hoe in to equalize the game. And after he scored that, the whole team started doing the gritty. They was gritty with that man. Shout out to them Salzburg boys with that swag. 64th minute. My boy, Christian Pulisic had the ball, turning that man around, shooting him away from the ball. Pass to Kai Havertz, boo! Outside that Beezy to take the lead and to win the game, to clinch Chelsea a spot to the knockout stages. Do you see what happened when you play my boy Christian Pulisic? You start Pulisic, good things go happen. Now put my boy in the starting lineup, man, and quit being oblivious. Potter, I'm talking to you. Put Christian Pulisic in the starting lineup because good things are go happen. Dinamo Zagreb versus AC Milan. AC Milan whooped their ass 4-0. 39th minute, AC Milan had them a set piece and Gabia had scored him a header. Rafael Leao had him a solo run down the left side and he knocked one in. They had them a penalty in the 59th and Oliver Giroud had hit him a penalty, knocked that hoe down. Then 10 minutes after that, Ljubicic had him a goofy ass on goal. They crossed it to the middle. Ljubicic hopped up and literally headed that hoe in for him like he on payroll or something. AC Milan over Dinamo Zagreb. Group F, we got Real Madrid, of course, at the top of the group right now with 10 points. They clinched them a spot to the knockout stages. We got RB Leipzig close behind them boys with 9 points. We got Shakhtar Donetsk in third with 6, and then we got them Celtic boys in last place with 2 points. Celtic opened up the scoring in the 34th minute. Giacomakis scored his first Champions League goal. The ball was deflected and he was just rolling in front of him unattended, so he struck the hell to the back of the net. 58th minute, goal of the week nominee. Mudryk had the ball on the left side. He had a little solo run. Then he started cutting towards the middle of the field and he outside that Beezy to equalize the goddamn game. Shakhtar had a perfect opportunity. That was like on a counterattack or something. Wide open, no keeper in the goal. And bro, I don't know if he just like lit up running, if he ain't get there in time or whatever the hell, but he fluffed that hole. Like that literally would have been the easiest goal ever. Like I said, I would have hit that goal. Coach, get his ass out the game. Get him out the game. Cause he don't want to play no goddamn football. He had to bet on that game. He had to have a parlay on that game or something under 1.5 goals or something like that. They had to be the only reason why he ain't tapped that ball in. Shakhtar would have benefited greatly with that win, man. RB Leipzig versus Real Madrid. Real Madrid's 20-game unbeaten streak comes to an end. Leipzig stopped all of that. Leipzig was up 2-0 like within the first 20 minutes. Somebody had hit the ball and Courtois blocked that hoe and the ball deflected back to Gvardiol and Gvardiol knocked that hoe to the back of the net. Then 5 minutes later after that, I don't know what happened. I don't know if he wasn't paying attention, but that boy Tutachimi, I still can't say his name. Y'all know what I'm talking about though. The ball had hit off a Tutachimi hip or he had failed to get the ball or something, and Nkunku ended up getting the ball and he thumped that hoe to the back of the net, boy. Real Madrid ended up making the lead smaller though before the half ended. That man Asensio crossed that hoe to the middle of the box to Vinicius, and Vinicius headed that hoe. And I said, what? Vinicius got him a header. I swear I have never seen Vinicius Jr. score a header like in my life. Maybe I haven't been watching long enough. I have never seen Vinicius Jr. score a header. That just looked weird to me. Last 10 minutes of the game, Leipzig was on a smooth ass counterattack. Look easy through ball to Timo Werner. Ooh. Made the score 3-1. That was a graceful ass counterattack. No cap. Rodrigo ended up getting him a little garbage time penalty. Second game in a row where he got a penalty in added time, by the way. Rodrigo knocked that hell to the back of the net to make the score look better, but Leipzig won the game 3-2. Group G, we got Manchester City and Borussia Dortmund, who both already clinched their ways to the knockout stages. Man City is at the top spot with 11 points. Borussia Dortmund is in second with 8. Sevilla, the Europa League merchants, got they wish they going back to the goddamn Europa League. They in third place with 5, and then Copenhagen is in last place with 2. Sevilla versus Copenhagen. Y'all know what I found out after this game? Copenhagen has not scored a single goal this whole Champions League campaign. 0, not a single one. What was the point of going to the Champions League if you was go put on a performance like this? You might as well have invited another club. But yeah, Sevilla whooped Copenhagen 3-0. All the goals came in the second half. Gomez had beautifully crossed that hoe over the top, and in the series was on the receiving end, and he headed that hoe in. Isco with a beautiful curler just inside the box. He held RB on that one. Then Montiel had scooped through and knocked the ball in after the goalkeeper blocked the outside the box shot. The ball had rebounded to Montiel. Montiel knocked it in. 3-0 Sevilla over Copenhagen. With that BVB versus Man City tie, Sevilla are back in their favorite competition, the goddamn Europa League. The Europa League merchants. BVB versus City, like I said, the game ended 0-0, and Riyad Mahrez had him an opportunity to win the game. They had them a pin, and he got his ass packed the hell up. And hey, bro, BVB's crowd is so damn electric. After they blocked that penalty, the damn roof blew off the place, man. But yeah, with this tie, they both secured their spot to the knockout stages. Last but not least, we got Group H. We got Paris Saint-Germain in first with 11, and we got Benfica in a close second. They also have 11 points. They both, of course, already clinched their spot to the knockout stages. Juventus, sorry asses. Oh my gosh. Juventus is in third place with 3 points, and then Haifa is in last place with 3 points also. Man, Juventus is bad. PSG versus Haifa. We already know this is a stat pad game. They put up 7 goals on their head, bro. Lionel with the goal of the week nominee. That man hit him a little trivela goal, little outside the foot shot on the left side of the goal. Mbappe got him a goal damn near from the same spot Lionel had just hit that trivela shot. 3 minutes later, Messi threw the ball to Neymar, and Neymar hit that hoe past the goalkeeper to get him a goal. In 3 minutes after that, Haifa actually struck back. They had them a set piece, and that man Sek had rolls up and hit him a header in to make the score 3-1. Next goal that happened was a Lionel Messi outside that bees. Haifa had them a header fast ass goal. They was passing it between each other like some damn seals, bopping off everybody's head. And then Sek was the last person to receive the ball, and he finally headed that hoe in to get them boys 2 goals. 64th, Mbappe hit him a curler inside the box. Goldberg had scored an own goal to give PSG a point. And to end the game, Solar hit him an outside that beezy off of a Lionel Messi assist, man. 7-2-2 Lionel Messi and Kylian Mbappe both with a brace. Benfica versus Juventus, man. Juventus is eliminated from knockout stage contention if they do not win this game. Antonio Silva popped the scoring off of Benfica early off in the game. Fernandez had passed it to the middle, and Antonio Silva headed the ball in. Juventus struck back pretty quick though. Vlahovic had a header and the goalkeeper blocked it, but that man King had ran up and knocked it in the goal to equalize the game. Then to ruin all the momentum, Juventus just had Quadrado had a handball, man. Joao Mario had knocked it in to give Benfica back the lead in the first 30 minutes. It was 2-1. Rafa Silva with the goal of the week nominee. He had a little give and go with Joao Mario. Like I said, when he kicked that ball, he did a little skip to my little hip hip cheerio. Rafa Silva wasn't done scoring either. He said he wanted him a brace. Grimaldi hit him a little knee threader pass straight through the center of the D. Rafa Silva was open in the middle. He got the ball, knocked it in. It was 4-1 Juventus. Oh my gosh, I was so sorry. They kind of did some damage control later on in the game. They had a little cross to the inside. Malik ended up scoring it. And then my boy Weston McKennie ended up scoring 2 off of a couple of deflections. And then the ball dropped at his feet and he knocked it in. The game ended 4-3, but it was really worse than that, man. Juventus is eliminated from knockout contention. And that is the end of this wild ass, eventful ass match day, boy. That hoe was live. I ain't gonna lie. This match day was live as hell, man. We love us some Champions League ball. And finally, to announce my winner of the gold nominee of the week, I gotta give it to that boy Mudrick, man. That little solo run on the left, and then he cut to the middle, and then he outside that goddamn BG to win the Broncos goal of the week for match day 5, man. Hey, shout out to Macarena for sponsoring this video. Like I say, scan the QR code at the top right corner of the video to get a big head start in the game, man. I'm out.